Hello po, and malapit na po ang Pasko. Today is December 23. It's a beautiful Wednesday. And thanks for joining us po ngayon sa atin pong topic, which is Darating pa ba si Santa? And our subtitle po is How to Talk to Children About the COVID Christmas. So marami na po tayong na-tackle, including seniors, travelers, parents. So ngayon po, I think Christmas is for kids and we need to talk about this situation. So ako po si Dr. Ana York Bondok. Our program is called Libreng Konsulta, and do follow us on YouTube. It's Dr. Ana York Bondok. And ako po, I'm an internal medicine specialist. I am the wife of a mayor, a 3-term congressman, and the most important, I am the mom of an 8-year-old po na excited na po sa Pasko. So pag-usapan po natin, kumusta na po ang mga bata, and I guess kumusta na rin po si Santa Claus sa darating pong Pasko. Okay? So let's go to the question. And our letter is, Dear Dr. Ana, yung anak ko po is 5 years old and worried na worried po sa pagdating ni Santa. Kasi po, nagwo-worry po siya kung darating pa ba yung Santa Claus niya at yung, of course, yung kanyang mga regalo. I am also so worried po sa mga regalo niya. Alam niyo naman po ngayon, doktora, medyo hirap po tayong, especially me. I cannot afford this year what I used to give my son last year. And marami pong naiba sa aming mga tradisyon ngayon, but we are planning to visit po yung mga biyenan ko netong Pasko. So ano po ang tamang behavior at ang tamang etiquette po para sa mga bata ngayong darating na Pasko? Ang ganda ng tanong, ano? It's a worried mom. So I would like to tackle this question po with the first statement, which is, iba po ngayon, iba talaga. Okay? Pandemic po talaga ngayon and it will be different. But my second statement is, it might be actually a good thing for things to be different. Kasi parang nakatali po tayo sa tradisyon eh. Nakatali po tayo sa dami ng expectations, dami ng gastos, and we have to do this every Christmas because for 30 years, ito ang ginagawa ng pamilya nyo. Well, this is year number 31 and things are different. Okay, so I think we should start with that statement na tanggalin na po natin lahat ng expectations po ng mga nakaraang taon. Linisin po yan lahat and start from zero. And if you start from there, makakaabot din po tayo sa December 25 na maayos po ang pagsasama and lalo na po for the kids because Christmas is for children. Okay? So, first of all, ang sasabihin ko po is listen to your kids. Okay? And why listen to your kids? Makiramdam. Kung minsan, hindi po yun talagang sinasabi nila, but makiramdam po kayo kung ano po yung nangyayari sa loobin po ng mga bata. Okay? What's the issue here? And how can I share this? Okay. Start of December po, kasi November, binaha pa po kami 2 times. So, can you imagine po yung stress talaga, no? Pati yung stress ng bata with Typhoon Ulysses, nakasama na po doon. But eventually, na-enjoy naman po niya eh. Alam mo naman ang kids, they are able to move forward po. So, nag-umpisa po yan at the start of December. Talagang kinukulit po ako ng bata. Sabi, Mommy, are we going to put up Christmas decors? Okay, that happened first week of November, first week of December after 2 baha. So talagang wala ako sa mood. Pero napakiramdaman ko po that my child was asking about our Christmas plans. So talagang gusto niya, nakuha ko po, gusto niyang mag-decor. Kung ako tanungin mo, wala na ako i-decorate talaga sa sama na nangyari. But I had to do it po for the children. So natuwa po siya kasi lumipat po kami ng bahay. Natuwa po siya na dumating po yung mga dating decors namin. Wala po akong biniling bago. And binuhay ko po yung nahulog pong Christmas tree, which you might have seen sa FB, the Ulysses Christmas tree po. So our Christmas tree po was a pine tree na bumagsak po ng Typhoon Ulysses. Muntik na nga pong natapon, nakita po ng driver namin and binuhay po namin. So now we have a recycled Christmas tree. And even if we're living now in a different house, yung mga dati pong decors nakita niya. So ngumiti po yung bata. So that was a big I felt like the celebration of Christmas meant a lot to the child. So, pakiramdaman niyo po, kung hinahanap po niya yung mga dati niyo pong ginagawa, hanggat maaari, if you can do it, if you have comfortable stuff na talaga alam po ng bata, put it up na rin po. And force yourself po kahit hirap kayo. Okay? Number 2 is to acknowledge the problem. Okay? So, aside from listening to the problem, huwag niyo pong sabihin, ano ba, pandemic ngayon, walang Pasko. That's not Huwag. Okay? Acknowledge na may pandemic. Explain the pandemic. Sabihin niyo po kung ano talaga yung nangyari. It's better to be honest. Sa mga bata po, hanggang simple lang po yung explanation. Sabihin niyo po, maraming nagbago. We need to remain safe. Alam niyo na yung hand washing. So, yung expectations po ng mga bata, bumaba. Okay? But reassure them na yung gagawin niyo po will maybe be different, but mag-e-enjoy pa rin po ang buong pamilya despite the many changes. Okay, so acknowledge. Do not deny, walang problema yan or what. Acknowledge po the problem. Tell them, yes, there's a pandemic. Yes, there's COVID. Yes, your parents are having a difficult time this year, but we will do our best po as a family. Okay? Ano po ba yung mga tradisyon po na natanggal that the kids might actually be missing? Okay? Number 1 po is school, no? Nawala po yung Christmas program, nawala po yung sayawan, nawala po yung exchange gift, nawala po yung yung kumakanta po sa caroling, yung iba gumagawa ng Belen. So yung schools po, it was really difficult really. So yung school tradition po nawala. Yung anak ko po had a Zoom Christmas party na nagdala din po siya ng merienda and he seemed to be excited about it. So pwede naman po, there can be activities in the school, but they need to be held online po. If you normally visit your cousins, then Isa pa rin yun kung baka nawala po yung lack of family gatherings at saka maliit po na family gatherings. So ngayon pa lang ho, point number 3, advanced planning. Okay? Point number 3, listening, acknowledging, and C, advanced planning. Huwag niyo pong bulagain yung mga tao. Hindi na po tayo pupunta kay lolo and lola, okay? Maaga pa lang kondisyonin niyo na yung mga tao. Like, we're not going to lolo or lola. Or we're not going to, yung dati po nating ginagawa. We're not going Christmas shopping. Kids are not allowed. We are not having a party po sa mga iba't iba kong mga kamag-anak. So it is very important po to plan and to stress. Wag lang pong hinahanap na po, wala nang ganon. So listen, acknowledge, and advance planning. Yun na wala po sa school, nagkaroon naman po ng Christmas program online. Yung nawala po yung visiting grandparents, you can talk to grandparents po on the phone or through Zoom. Yung mga cousins po, not visiting, pwede naman pong online visiting. So, ganun po, no? So, solution, sa akin, so ito po yung mga problema. And number 4, yung problema po ni Santa Claus. Ito medyo cute eh. Marami hong nagtatanong kung makakarating po si Santa. May edad na po si Santa, baka na-quarantine, walang quarantine pass. Hindi pa po nabakunahan, social distancing, mga reindeer, paano po yan? So, I also found out po that my son was anxious about Santa nung sinigawan niya po ako ng Santa's immune, okay? Kumbaga, talagang nagpamewang pa, narinig niya, nakita niya sa Facebook, Santa's immune. So, doon ko na feel na parang nawo-worry po yung bata, okay? So, ano po yung mga solusyon dito sa nakita ko pong problema? First of all, sinabi ko nga po, things are going to be different. Acknowledge that, okay? Pero, ang maganda naman po doon for parents, yung stress po, iba rin. Kumbaga, nabawasan din po tayo ng some stress, nadagdagan ng ibang kinds of stress, but somehow it frees us to do something new and something different. Kasi dati, kung anong ginawa mo, yun na yun, yun na yun, yun na yun, yun na yun, magagalit yung mga kamag-anak. Okay? So, ano po, Zooming party get-togethers, as I mentioned, choosing, kung wala na kong Christmas shopping, yung anak ko po enjoyed buying gifts sa Lazada. And then waiting po Shopee o ayoko naman yung Lazada lang. But yung mga online po ordering, pwede naman ho through FB. Tapos hinihintay po niya and very excited. So yun po that can, exchanging gifts ng mga pinsan, pwede naman po through Grab taxi, hatiran na lang po ng mga regalo. And then, regarding to Santa, how to solve the Santa issue? Matanda na nga si Santa. Pwede hong isama niyo po si Santa sa mga preparations po ng COVID. Like sa amin po, maglalagay kaming mask and face shield po para kay Santa, para na pagdating niya po sa bahay, kung sakaling wala po siyang mask and face shield, pwede po siyang magsuot. Then maglalagay din po kaming alcohol sa pintuan so that Santa can use alcohol. You can use that also as a teaching moment po for children na everybody needs to wear a mask, a face shield, and alcohol. Okay? Parang alam na rin niya po yun. So yun po yun. Those are my solutions for the Christmas for kids. And let's tackle po the next question, which is, ano po yung bagong etiquette po para sa mga bata when and if they will visit relatives po this Christmas? So first of all, ang kids po talaga pwedeng manghawa ng COVID, okay? So though most of them are not going to be seriously ill, nakakahawa po talaga ang mga bata ng COVID. Okay? And I don't want your kids to be accused of sila ang nanghawa kay Lola. Okay? So how to do this po? If ever the kids are going to meet their grandparents, again, rule number 1, wag po on the spot sisigawan mo, wag kang magmano. Kumbaga, preparation, okay? So, ako po, mamayang hapon, magpe-preparation po tayo dun uli sa anak kung ano po yung dapat niyang gawin. Number 1, wag magmano. Alam na po ng anak ko na hindi po dapat magmano. Ngumingiti lang po't gumaganon. Teach your children before they enter the house of the relatives kung ano po dapat gawin. Number 1, wag magmano. Okay? Kumaway. Number 2 po, no hugging and kissing. I know this is so hard. May nagtanong sa akin, dumudugo na rin ho yung puso ko talaga. But I really cannot recommend hugging and kissing po, lolo and lola. So even if your anak is 2 years old and ubod ng ka-cute, I think we really need to make condition po yung mga bata and make condition yung mga lolo and lola that it's not safe unless you live in the same house. It's really not safe. I'm sorry talaga. Okay? Number 3 po, question is how to eat. Again, teach them po, no? Ang hirap sabihin that kids need to wear a mask, ano? Pero hanggat maari po, it's really better. And then sa eating po, tell the kid to stick close to you. So you guys can eat as a family unit, then yung kapatid nyo dito, then yung isang kapatid nyo dito. And again, I cannot emphasize po more na dapat po maraming electric fan at dapat po open air and good ventilation. Okay? Question po, should children play with cousins and should they wear a mask? Um, ako aminin ko po, no, yung anak ko plays with cousins without a mask. And I can't say that's a perfect solution. But ang hirap po talaga eh. I'm just like being very honest. Mahirap po talaga. Mahirap po talaga. My answer would ideally be yes. But again, kung talagang, you know, they're kids, they're toddlers, they're gonna be running around, ang hirap eh. Sa outdoors na lang kaya sila maglaro. Yun na lang po ang aking masasabi. And if your kid would like to wear a mask, please do so. Okay? And lastly, eto po, I'd like to change the focus, the question on the gifts. Let's not focus on the gifts this year. Kondisyonin na rin ho natin yung mga bata that they have to be satisfied with what they would receive. Ano? It's a different kind of Christmas financially and economically. And maybe it's time for us to be thankful po sa mga bata for what they have instead of being demanding po of new toys, PS4, PS5, at PS1. I told my anak, don't even PS me, okay? So medyo alam na po niya yon. So it's a different kind of Christmas and I think we need to emphasize po talaga ngayon yung ating pong blessings and yung gratitude po, which is the proper attitude. So in closing po, I'd like to read this taken po from my best friend's FB. Ang ganda na po ng pagkasabi niya. I'll read it to you. It's from Suzette Francisco Custodio. Iba ang Paskong darating. Madaming nagbago sa aming pamumuhay na hindi naaasahan. Ngunit mas bibigyan namin ng pansin ang maraming grasya na naidulot sa aming pamilya. Wala mang magagarang regalo o bonggang handaan. Dasal namin na makita ng lahat ang totoong kahulugan ng darating na Pasko. Dumating ang Panginoon at naging tao upang tayo ay magkaroon ng pag-asa at makasama niya habang buhay. It's maligayang Pasko mula sa Barangay Custodio. There are 6 kids and 2 adults and their mom is my best friend. Napaisip po talaga ako from that statement and I copied it from her FB. Thank you, Suzette. I forgot to ask you if I could share it on air. I hope you do not mind. So yun po yun eh. It's going to be a different Christmas, but it's not necessarily going to be worse. Okay? If we are open to change, we are open to the new, and we are grateful for what we have, you and your kids might even have the best Christmas ever. Okay? Salamat po. Maligayang Pasko and manigong bagong taon. So let's greet some persons. From Esty. Hi, Esty. Thank you.
Good afternoon po, Doctora.
Yes.
From Anesito. Good afternoon, Doctora. Merry Christmas po.
Hi.
From Entremutka, Didal, Jazibel. Good afternoon po, Doc.
Hi. Ay, guys, I forgot to invite you. Please feel free to ask any questions. Marami hong nagtatanong pa about travel eh. So, pwede naman po. COVID or non-COVID?
Okay, from Miss Riza Reyes Dionisio. Good afternoon po, Doctora. Merry Christmas po.
Hi, Riza.
From Mr. Jimmy Soriaga. Good afternoon, Doctora York Bondo.
Hi, Jimmy. Ikaw, Rains, can you share something about your kids ng konti?
Sure, no problem, Doc. Well, kasi before my kids, arrive in my life, no? Before sila dumating sa buhay ko, I have my pamangkins. And I made sure, when they're growing up, on their growing up years, I made sure Christmas is really present. Kasi for me, my motto talaga is, tuloy ang Christmas para sa mga bata. And that's for the kids. So, ngayon, this year, we didn't cancel it. Actually, Randy was the one who said, no, tuloy ang Christmas. And I really appreciate his effort na sabihin sa mga bata na we appreciate Christmas for two things, ha. My kids, kasi I am both lucky and medyo hindi rin lucky because I'm lucky because I'm just starting the tradition with my kids, and they're small pa, they're toddlers. So they do not understand what the Christmas concept is. And that's the unlucky part, na hindi pa nila naiintindihan. And I have the burden na ipaintindi sa kanila na Christmas is different now from what we were celebrating before. But I requested my family, just my family, na sana kumpleto kami. They're coming all over from Laguna, and they're gonna come here. They're all safe naman. They usually go here every weekend eh. So wala namang question doon in terms of exposure, etc. Just for the kids. And I told them specifically this, Doctora. Don't buy them expensive gifts. Just buy the 100 pesos gift sa Toy Kingdom or kahit tagsi 50 dyan sa labas. Buy from the people outside, yung mga vendor outside. Wrap them up. Tag-iisa kayo, madami nang bubuksan ng regalong mga anak ko. So that's just it. That's just how simple we are. We have cookies lang. We ordered cookies from our favorite Ben's. And then chocolate. Yun lang. That's for the 12 midnight. And then we have a gift giving kasi tradition na ng family namin yun. We are giving out gifts during Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. And then yung ornament, we hang it on the Christmas tree as a tradition. And then we pray and wish three things for the next coming year for 2021. And then I requested everybody, it's gonna be a lot different ngayon kasi I requested everybody to bless the 2021. Nothing else. Just bless it. Pour out the blessing for 2021 na wag magkaroon ng anything na makayanan kung meron man. And then, yeah, yun. And then we have a little Belen, which I always tell my kids. I have the 12-day story of Christmas. I always tell them that. And the kids of my kasambahay, kasi they're here. So, yun. Meron kaming 12-day story of Christmas. Ganun lang. Ganun lang namin siya sa celebrate. Yeah.
Not
And
bad.
it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kami ito lang, this is the first time in 50 years that I'm not seeing the brothers of my mom. So talagang medyo mabigat. Pero sabi naman nila, pwede naman mag-Zoom. So I'm looking forward to that. There's lots of, I'm not even seeing my brother. So kasi kasama naman niya yung in-laws niya who are also seniors. So parang, si Mayor J na-expose sa maraming tao. Ang worry ko lang yung family ni Mayor J kasi makikita daw. So, I'm bringing my electric fan and blasting everyone. Mahirap talaga, it's hard. It's hard. And it's really hard for everyone. I'm not saying na some people are not gonna meet kasi talagang ayaw nila and I can't blame them. May pinsan akong who's undergoing a health challenge. Pina-quarantine niya talaga yung mga anak niya and I can understand that. So, iba talaga yung magiging, iba yung comfort level ng mga tao. Ako talaga, I'm telling you, I'm not really keen to meet people in a big setting. At pag may maraming tao, bigla na lang, feeling ko, ewan ko ba kung napapalpitasyon ako, but I'm really, as I talked to yesterday, eto lang sa mga millennials, marami atang magpa-party. So, guys, we can't stop you, matanda na kayo, but please, be aware of what's happening.
Actually, they're starting na there's a news in CNN earlier na nagso-surge na naman daw ang natin cases. So,
Sa Pilipinas. Oh my God.
Yes.
Ito lang. If we do not follow the COVID rules for Christmas, madugo ang January natin. I would like to tell everyone those issues.
Dok, madami akong nakikitang mga yung mga celebratory pictures. Yung talagang wala silang mask. They're gonna dine in outside. I mean, they're dining outside of a restaurant. Wala nang social distancing and nakakalungkot, wala na ding mask and face shield. I'm I'd like to think that's for the purpose of taking photos lang ha. I'd like to
Yeah,
think.
marami naman talaga nagpa-picture lang and then tinatanggal nila yung mask. Promise. I'm hoping. So
But
ito
then,
din yung
di
ito
ba?
yung masasabi ko,
They're
please,
eating and
guys, for
drinking.
photo purposes lang. We really need to be cautious. And ang kids are one aspect of society na na parang hindi nabigyan ng pansin nitong pandemic na to. So etong Christmas na to is for kids. And I would like to tell parents, may mga kids na ayaw lumabas ng bahay. Huwag kayong magulat. Some children may not feel comfortable with family gatherings. And please respect that. Kung gusto nila sa bahay lang, don't force them. Kasi huwag kayo magugulat, merong ganon. Some kids may not want to meet other kids. Magugulat kayo. Because they're happy in their home. So, that might surprise a lot of parents. Yon. With regards to Santa, please reassure them Santa's coming. But maybe the gifts are abot kaya lang po talaga and just small, and that should be enough. Okay?
Yay! So, I mean, everybody's excited na. Okay, from Miss Cortez Agolto, Rosalinda, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year po, Doktora.
Thank
From Miss
you. Kayo
Adrian
rin.
Toto, Merry Christmas po, Doc Ana.
Hi, Adrian.
From Miss Felicidad Simcepcion, Merry Christmas, Doktora Ana and Mayor Doktora J. Mayor Dr. J at sa gwapo niyong anak. Yes, Benji
Hi,
super
Ma'am
gwapo.
Vice. Kumusta po kayo? Thank you.
From Miss Leia Peña, stay home and stay safe.
Yan ang tama, Leia.
From Miss Leia Peña, Merry Christmas po.
Thanks, Leia. Ikaw din. And your family too.
From Mr. Mark Lawrence Aguirre Patiyag, maligayang Pasko po Ninang Doktora Ana York at sa iyo pong buong pamilya. God bless po.
Wow, this is my inaanak from Nueva Ecija. I have very talented inaanaks from Nueva Ecija. Yung isa magsi-CPA na, yung isa attorney at yung isa board member. Naging board member and I think konsehal ngayon. Okay?
From Miss Laura Malyari Sumbilya, good morning po, Doktora. Merry Christmas.
Hello, Laura. Good morning.
From Lucila Manalili, Merry Christmas po.
Hi, Lucila.
Zari Cruz Larin, maligayang Pasko po.
Malapit na tayong mag-ask Dr. Ana Zari, mag-ready ka. We need you.
From Miss Angelita Villar, Merry Christmas po.
Hi, Angelita.
From Miss Gloria Del Rosario in Cabo, good afternoon po, Doktora Ana, and Merry Christmas. Dok, ako ay have a question. Ako naman ang magtatanong sa iyo. How were you this Christmas? And, I mean, despite of, being not seeing your kapatid, your brother, and your tito, kamusta? Kamusta ang Christmas po ninyo nila Dr. J and
Parang feeling ko, ito lang for adults, parang nabawasan din kasi I told all my ito maganda nga this year I told all my cousins na don't expect too much. Everyone said they're not expecting. So parang yun yung maganda, yung expectation parang bumaba. Kasi talagang, why are you doing ba all of this? It really questions, maraming magque-question ngayon this year Kasi ano ba? Bakit ko pa pala ginagawa yun? Pinapatay ko yung sarili ko, attending 5 office parties, buying for all the nurses, for example, Dr. Kame, buying for all the people, buying for every single person, buying and buying and buying and buying, and forcing yourself to attend Christmas parties of people that you actually don't like. Sorry. Honesty lang. Okay? This is not about me. What I'm trying to say is, we do a lot of things because they are part of our tradition and we are expected to do them. Ngayon na parang nawala lahat ng expectation, you can actually now pick and choose only to do the things that are really meaningful for you. So, just because, ito lang, I would like to also reassure everyone, just because you're not seeing a person doesn't mean that you don't care for that person. It could actually mean that you care more for that person because you don't want that person to be sick or to be worried. um, Pagpipilitan mo yung sarili mo doon, yung pala, you are not actually welcome and nininervyos po. Please remember that it's perfectly okay if you'd like not to visit relatives or if you'd like not to visit certain persons and just give them gifts. It's not because, sabi nga nila during this webinar sa about the wedding industry, physical presence is not in any way now a symbol of how much you love or care for somebody. Okay? In fact, it might be opposite. Physical absence may actually mean that you love and care for that person. That's why hindi mo ipagpipilitan yung sarili mo. Because let's face it, some people are just visiting other people to eat free food and to get gifts. Okay? So, mahirap. So, how ako, some people might actually never go back to doing everything about Christmas kasi parang okay pala na hindi ko gagawin ito. Okay pala na hindi ko I don't know what that could be in your life, okay? Maybe it's okay not to attend the village Christmas party. Maybe it's even okay to not to attend the family party and to do something on your own. Wala namang masama dun eh. But you've just really been doing that for the last because yun ang expected sa'yo. So, it does not actually mean that you guys have to get together all the time or during Christmas. Just to drop a note, to leave a gift, to be concerned, malaking bagay na yon. So, I really like the fact na all traditions have been blown up. Parang sumabog silang lahat. And ngayon, piliin mo na lang yung mga meaningful sa'yo. Dati kasi, lahat ng office party, lahat ng supplier party, lahat ng client party. O ikaw, Reyna, alam mo yan sa corporate world, hindi ba ganyan? Kasi
Yeah,
magagalit yung
decided na
boss, gano'n.
mag-party na lang.
Tapos, accounting party, sales party, lahat ng party. O after a while, biglang, you don't really want to go but you're going out of a sense of obligation and tradition. So I'm really also, parang it might be a free Christmas wherein we can focus instead of gifts, instead of all this makeup, all these new clothes, which we found out were totally useless during a pandemic. And what's important is your knowledge, your love for your family, and your concern for everyone and your relationship with the Lord. At kung dun mo ibabase yung Pasko mo, you'll have a great Christmas. So, yun lang yung sa akin, of course, I miss my uncles. Of course, I wanted to see my 3 cute pamangkins on the side of Kong Rimpi. But you know what? I sent them gifts naman. I'm in close contact naman with them on a regular basis. So, okay na sa akin yun. And then, when things are okay, and nabakunahan na tayo lahat, pwede naman kaming pumunta uli. Di ba?
That's good to hear. Tayo, usually si Doktora nagpapa-staff party yan.
I was actually asking that. Yes, Rina, I asked that to my 2 senior managers. Ano kaya, we have a Christmas party in like an abandoned restaurant. In like an abandoned, and feed everyone. Kinilabutan yung dalawang senior mo. Doktora, ang dami nun na. Sabi ko, so yeah, normally talaga, we really do these things. I thought about that yesterday if we wanted to have a Christmas party, but then I decided, you know what, let's just be safe na lang.
Yes, kasi hindi mo matatawaran ng health talaga. And we thank you for that, Doktora. We thank you for the thought.
And then, hindi mo ba napansin, Reyna, that sometimes, lalo na in the corporate world, or ang daming expectation na kailangan ma-fulfill mo, na stress ka na talagang, daming parang ngayon, it's kind of okay not to go and we kind of like that. And then itong napansin namin na yung Zoom dati kasi people don't go na lang kasi they can't drive, it's too far, alam mo yon. Ngayon parang ang dami ngang mas malaki pa nga yung attendance online, eh. Kami nga magkaklase, nakakapag-usap na with mga abroad na dati hindi naman namin makausap.
Yeah, kasi mas may time ngayon, yung time na ida-drive mo outside. You can just, stay home,
And then
online, and
communicate with people on the phone or online. Ang galing nga, eh.
yeah.
By the way, for those who are worried about Santa Claus and parang gusto ma-experience, maraming online Santa experience pala. Hindi ko alam yon. I'm going to investigate that
Oh
one.
no, I didn't know that also,
There's
Doctora.
online Santa.
Please share it with me. I'd like to,
Alamin ko nga yun eh. Meron pa daw Santa pwedeng mag-usap, ganon.
sige, Doc, share it with me
Habang
once.
walang Filipino Santa,
Sige,
parang
maganda
cute
yan.
eh, di ba?
Ang
Oo.
cute na,
Pero
ang cute
mostly
yun.
imported eh, yung sabi nila. Wala, I'm not knowledgeable about the Philippine Santa. Pero kung meron, let me know.
Alright, so next greeting, let's continue from Miss Beth Mangalubnan. Merry Christmas po, Doktora. God bless you po.
Ganda naman ng mga emojis ni Beth. Thank you, Beth.
From
Ikaw
Rizal
din.
Muñoz, Merry Christmas po, Doktora.
Hi, Rizel.
From Miss Jana Dasigan, Merry
Oy,
Christmas.
Jana, kumusta ka? This is the young president of the Sociological Society of the Camarines Norte State College. Congrats, Jana, on your international symposium.
From Miss Zindi Alarcon, Merry Christmas po, Doktora. God bless you po.
Zindi, how are you? Salamat.
From our board member, Tess Patiyag, Merry Christmas, Mare.
Ay, that's the mommy of the 3 magaling na inaanak ko from Nueva Ecija.
From Miss Gemma Pangan Malonzo, Merry Christmas po, Doktora.
Gemma, how are you?
From Miss Yolanda Yambao, Merry Christmas po, Doktora.
Ma'am Yolanda, kumusta?
From Luz Viminda Isip Reyes, Merry Christmas po, Doktora.
Hi, Ma'am Luz.
From Miss Lilibet Caladenia Godoy, Merry Christmas. Let us remember God's goodness. God bless every hope. Thank you, Dr. Ana York, sa iyong malasakit at inspirasyon na ibinabahagi sa pamamagitan ng iyong programa.
Wow, thanks, Ma'am Lilibeth. I'm happy for that.
From Miss Marilyn De Jesus Cortez, Merry Christmas, Dr. Ana.
Si Ma'am Marlene nasa US. Ma'am, i-share mo naman if you have time and you're listening. What are you doing for Christmas? Ayan. Si Barbie, kumusta ka, Barbie?
From Miss Barbie Taruk Olap, good afternoon, Doktora. From Miss Marilyn De Makibo, Merry Christmas po, Doktora.
Marilen, kumusta ka?
From Miss Marlene Pongpong Torio, Merry Christmas po, Doktora.
Kayo rin, and your family too.
From Miss Jean Galbo, Merry Christmas.
Jean, kumusta ka?
From Miss Felicidad Simcepcion, thanks, Doktora.
Kayo rin, ma'am.
From Miss Josephine Laruscain, katulad po sa isang apo ko, ayaw po maglalabas mula nang mag-lockdown dito sa amin at isang anak ko. Merry Christmas, Doktora.
Alam mo, ito lang. I would like to say this. There will be kids who will just go out briefly and then come back home again. Hindi ko na nga alam kung agoraphobia ito or what. Pero marami po talaga, and I heard this nung araw ng patay, marami pong bata are comfortable in their own home. And, alam mo, we need to talk about this issue eh. Parang, masaya na sila doon at yung buong buhay nila. Let's observe this during Christmas. Tingnan niyo po kung ano po yung, I don't know, ikaw rin yung mga pamangkin mo ba walang nag-mention sa'yo?
Well, mga pamangkin ko, ayaw talaga nila maglalabas, Doktora. And they're stuck at home and they're okay with it. Lalabas sila pagka halimbawa bibili ng gift or may bibilin sa labas, ganon. But they're okay inside the, mga homebody kasi kami. We don't go out that much.
Oh, it's different eh. Parang, I don't know, paki-report lang sa mga parents kung meron po kayo nanonotice na yung mga anak nyo, kahit yayain nyo po, ayaw lumabas.
may pamangkin sir, mga millennials din So, sila
Yeah,
din, ayaw
no,
nila.
I'm getting worried because I'm noticing a trend of millennial parties.
But the other half naman, or I cannot say how many they are, like to go out naman.
That's
They're
good.
doing house parties. Ganun ang mga trip nila ngayon, house party. Yan.
Though I'm really concerned about ano, talagang dumadami yung mga bata na lumalakas ang loob. These are the millennials, so I'm just worried. What I notice are younger children don't want to leave the house and there are millennial parties. So pag-usapan po, no? Um, nakakatakot din. Opo. Okay.
From Miss Jonald Kongkong Yambao. Merry Christmas po. From Kagawad Jonald San Miguel San Simon, Pampanga.
Hi, Kagawa Jonald. How are you?
From
Thank you for
Mr.
thinking us.
Oliquino. Hello po, Dr. Ana. Merry Christmas po. Hopefully, makapagkita kami ng one and only grandson ko. Keeping safe po.
Parang sister ata yung ano eh, talagang I think Christmas, baka mas importante pa sa seniors kaysa sa mga kids. Kasi talagang the seniors also feel so lonely. Um, ang Reina, I don't know how to give advice. Kasi talagang, may mental health issues din naman. Kung talaga magkikita yung mga tao, I just beg of you just to do it na lang outdoors. Kasi be socially distanced and with a mask until eating time. And then during the eating time, magsilayuan po kayo sa isa't isa. Ito lang, ito sabihin ko to. And one technique para you don't eat with your kamag-anaks. I'm so sorry to tell you this, okay? Parang napapansin ko to, there's some people serve ng serve. You keep telling, kain na, hindi. Parang iniistima nila lahat ng guests. Yung pala, that's a great way not to eat with the guests, okay? And then you open the electric fan. Okay, after everyone has eaten and put on their mask, ikaw naman ang kakain. So, hello, maraming techniques, okay? It's a kind of sneaky technique, but I've noticed that. Para bang assist ka ng assist, yung pala, ikaw ang hindi kumakain. And then later on, kakain ng mag-isa. So that's one way, no? But if you don't want to be sneaky, better be honest na lang and just tell everybody, guys, let's eat in batches. Or guys, kids muna ang kakain. Or guys, eto po yung table nyo, magkakalayo. Okay? And then, ito pala, I forgot to say this. In a family gathering, okay, I know it's kind of hard because you want to make chismes with the other cousins. It is wise to seat people from the same house in the same table. Okay? Nakuha mo yon, Reyna? Kumbaga may bubble pa rin yung pagkain nyo. For example, I'll sit in the table with Mayor J and Benji. And then, after eating, you can talk to your cousins again. And then, yung ibang table naman, yung magkakasama sa bahay. Yung ibang table magkakasama sa bahay. Okay? So, I can't really suggest, yung serving everyone first and then eating last to protect yourself. Wag naman, okay? Just better na lang be honest. Kasi just better na lang be honest. And then, maraming electric fan. So, parang i-bubble nyo po yung table nyo. So, basically, don't sit the magpipinsans together in the table. Ang isit mo, and they can sit together close by, is yung mga people who live in the same house. Kasi, nagkikita naman sila araw-araw na walang mask. And then, I hope in the garden. Nakuha nyo ba yon, Reina and Kat?
Yes, Doc. Parang you group them by, by their parang
Yeah, you
geography.
group them by bubble. Kung
Yes.
sino yung magkasama sa bahay, sila yung magkasama sa table. Okay? Nakuha mo yun? And then, ilayo mo yung susunod na table. So, sino yung magkasama doon sa kabilang bahay, yun yung magkasama sa kabilang table. So, para kung sakaling nagtanggalan ng mask, yung laway nila or whatever is the same. It's hard for me. I hope you understood that. And then later on, when people are wearing mask and talking to one another, pwede na pong kasin to kasin yung kwentuhan.
I have another
Again,
question. Paano ang
Again,
mga...
wait lang Again, that's not a perfect solution, but it is just one way pa rin of tweaking po the family gathering. Sige, Rains, what is your question?
Doktora, another great topic or it might be relevant now. Yung mga magpa-family reunion, paano na?
Wag
Paano na?
na. Ganun kasi. Oh, ito na, I went all over it already. Regards to family, I'm not having a family reunion. I'm telling you that. I'm not meeting my uncles and I'm not meeting my brother. And the only side that I'm possibly meeting is yung sa husband ko. So
Yeah.
that's my suggestion. And family reunion, stick to your own family. Eat. First of all, this is not the time for a family reunion. Anything more than 10, nininervyos na ako, okay? Sa UK nga, it's the rule of 6. Only 6 people can get together.
From Miss Kate P. De Leon, hello po, Doktora. Through fund transfer na papaniwala pa din. Una nagpapadala si Santa, si Santa. Fund transfer na lang.
Cash number, ilagay nyo na para alam ni Santa tsaka Paymaya.
Alright. From Miss Pink Fabricante, Merry Christmas po and stay healthy.
Thanks, Ping. Ikaw din.
From Miss Eza Deneg, Merry Christmas po, Doktora, and your family.
Osa, kumusta?
From Miss Laling Tago Merry Christmas, Doc, and to your family.
Kayo rin po. Family also.
From Miss Gemma Abaricio sa Turay, Merry Christmas po, Doktora, at sa buong pamilya.
Gemma, how are you?
From Miss Michelle Dizo, Merry Christmas, Doktora.
Hi, Michelle.
From Miss Jam Malonzo A. Vazov, Merry Christmas po.
Si Jam, we haven't heard from her in a long time. Nasa US yan. This is a lady who was supposed to come home for a beautiful, beautiful wedding. And ready na ako to be her ninang. And then, the pandemic struck. Wala. Mabigat. But I am looking forward to a celebration in either late 2021 or 2022.
From Mr. Matienzo, Miss Matienzo Joanna Canlas. Merry Christmas po, Doc, from San Vicente, Santo Tomas.
Ayan. San Vicente, Santo Tomas. Thanks so much kayong nandun.
That's all that we have for today, Doktora.
Yay! So guys, Christmas is for kids. Talk to your kids. Prepare your kids. Plan already what to do, how to act po. And then number 4, appreciate. Tell the kids it's a different Christmas. And if we put Christ in the center of our Christmas and be grateful for what we have, it can actually be the best Christmas ever. So darating pa rin po si Santa. Promise.